The Italian police seized 2 tons of cocaine. It was floating off the east coast of Sicily, neatly wrapped in waterproof packages and nets, complete with tracking devices attached to it. Its value was over $438 million, and for Italy, this was a record seizure. But sometimes, European drugs are not so easy to spot. They're way underneath the ocean, laying low under the radar, like narco submarines. Yes, these are underwater submarines carrying narcotics, mostly cocaine. They're cramped and claustrophobic, piloted by a few men who carry energy bars for food and plastic bags for toilet facilities, along with lots of cocaine. And with these drugs, they try their best to survive the high tide. But sometimes, they get caught on the criminal voyage, like in 2019. And they make headlines, but eventually the government relaxes until another is caught, like in 2021. And this shocks the government again because they thought catching one would pull the plug on the others. Unfortunately, that's not how this market works. It only makes these submarines smarter and better. Last month, 2 more submarines were discovered, one with 2 dead people inside it. That's the risk of running a drug cartel. You might die, but you also might earn billions of dollars. Speaking of which, do you know how much the European coke market is worth? $11.5 billion. Cocaine is Europe's second most commonly consumed illicit drug. Do you know what's the first? Take a wild green guess. It's cannabis. But coming back to the second ranking champ, it's as easy to get cocaine in Europe as it is to get a pizza, apparently.
People are now buying on the dark web. With a few clicks, you buy what you want, you order drugs online, and you receive them at home or at a fake address.
About 3.5 million Europeans consumed cocaine last year. 14 million have used it at least once in their lifetimes. And they have cheeky names for it. Gold dust, foo-foo, nose candy. Sounds almost laughable, only if it weren't for the haunting side effects. Because cocaine is highly addictive. It can cause depression, delusions, paranoia, and seizures. And remember, cocaine is being seized more than it is being produced. Yet, its global supply is at record levels, and Europe knows it. Their worst hit countries are Belgium, the Netherlands, Spain, and France.
Today, the threat we are facing from organized crime to society is as big as the terrorist threat. We must fight it with the same energy, commitment, and determination.
Authorities surely have experience in detecting drugs. They know how cargoes, private vessels, and human couriers work. But they're struggling with the new technology, like narco submarines. Experts say hundreds of them have been launched, or even underwater drones. Spanish police seized 3 of them last year. And high-tech labs with AI helping produce these drugs. What's more, cocaine even hitches a ride from South America. Ships carrying produce like fruits are also carrying narcotics.
Brazil
is an exporter of commodities. We export sugar, coffee, minerals, and with some frequency we have found cargo with cocaine in them.
So the problem is complex and it's growing rapidly after the pandemic slump. Europe has surely been trying to fight it, but it looks like things are heading in the wrong direction because cocaine continues to flood Europe, and it seems like this war on